your name?
That's cool.
Edgar. Edgar's going to help me out here. Edgar's highlighting a flower on the ceiling. It's called Charlotte's Rose. If you've taken the historic tour, you know of Stephen Bishop. Charlotte was Stephen Bishop's wife.
Oh, wow.
So Stephen named that flower there.
How about that?
Sorry, that's wrong. Wrong story. That's the last rose of summer. Charlotte's Rose is down the passageway here. This is the last rose of summer.
That's cool.
Anybody an English lit major?
Nope.
Can you turn that light off, please? Headlamp there is shining right at me. English lit major. It's a famous poem in the 1800s, "The Last Rose of Summer." You guys don't want to sing it?
Don't know it.
I used to take the words and we would recite it here, but this is a good example of a undisturbed gypsum flower.
That's cool.
We'll just give it to Brandon and get back. Make sure your flash is turned off. When you get your picture, come on with me.
You know the old saying, Navy, never again volunteer yourself.
Took me 20 years to figure that out.
Yep. I got out in 4. I had too big of a mouth. Well, I was getting in trouble. Dad served 20 though in the Army. He's the one who told me to get out. He said, son, you going to the brig. You can't keep your mouth shut.
I retired at 42, so I was pretty happy with that.
You retired in 72?
42. I was 42 years old.
Oh, I was going to say, I was like, you look really good.
I retired in 2003.
Oh, okay. I got out in 90. It was great, though. I'm definitely glad I did. I'd recommend it to any young
There's
man.
Charlotte's Rose.
Oh, cool. Oh, yeah.
When you come around the corner here to the left on the wall is Charlotte's Rose, another flower. There's just so much stuff through here I could show you.
I know. There's somebody wrote on that rock or something. I don't know. Yeah, there's, like you said, it'd take 10 hours if you covered everything. Now, you're a good tour guide. You get a good voice for it. Sometimes you get a little woman and you can't hardly hear what she's saying.
Teacher.
Yeah. Yeah, I was on the...
Well, answer that question right up here.
Dang. I just waited.
Another overachiever.
Sorry.
So answer your question right here. I don't know.
I asked the same thing 15 minutes ago. Don't feel
I have
bad.
no idea how to be
I'm
right
just
here.
so excited to be here.
Yeah.
That's what I ask all the
That's it. Yeah, you can tell the people that are
That's
stoked.
Ranger.
No, I'm the,
I used to do that when I came here. Before I worked here.
Wow, it's dark. Whew. Wow, this is amazing. Okay, we got some normal sidewalk here. Feel like you're back in civilization here. Oh, even got a park bench for the weary travelers. Looks like a body skeleton there. Bloodshot. Oh wow. Hold down there. Good place to hide out.
The crawling tour comes out there too.
Have you had anybody try to hide here and leave the group?
I haven't.
Good.
People probably once in a while.
I figured,
They
yeah.
get caught.
Yeah, you go to jail, I'm sure.
You can't get out unless you have a key.
Say what?
You can't get out unless you have a key.
You'll wish you'd gone to jail
Bolts on
then.
both sides.
That is neat though, how smooth that is, you know? It's really cool. And all that river. Would it have been the whole, would there have been any air above it or just pure water the whole way?
It's not out of the realm of possibilities of air pockets, but most of the time it was full.
Pure water. Cool. The submariner would feel right at home down underneath the ground. We're gonna pause it here. Formation of some kind.
A lot of hole there.
Yeah, looks like a little scorpion. That's neat. A little bench if you're tired and sit down. Yeah, I was thinking there'd be like 20 people on the tour.
Well, it's a little smaller too. The
Really?
tour takes 110.
Oh, yeah. I just didn't think that many people were like me interested.
It's a one bus tour, I think. So
Yeah?
34 people, 38.
Okay. Yeah, we're going to do the historic tour this
Give it
afternoon.
110 people at least.
Cool.
There's no overlap at all. And that tour this tour.
Oh, that's awesome. So it's totally, thank you for telling me because I figured it'd be the same. Okay, awesome.
If you take the domes and dripstones, we're gonna do 80% of the domes and dripstones.
Oh, okay. Do they enter at a different spot?
Yeah, they can be different.
Gotcha.
No man-made entrance.
Yeah, I drove up from Tampa. I wanted to do it all.
You guys dodged the bullet down there.
Oh, dude, I'm telling you, where I'm at, we had 60 mile an hour winds, a lot of 100-year-old oaks down, power pole snap, but down south of
Close to
me.
Fort Myers. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I'm 100 miles north, probably
I've got a
120.
Navy buddy lives in Tampa,
Okay.
and one of my former students lives down in Fort Myers. And he
Oh.
told me they got white.
Oh, God,
house
it was
survived.
terrible. It was terrible. I had a friend just moved to Punta Gorda last month from Tampa. She got, oh, she got hit. Yeah, she got hit really
Spent a
bad.
couple of years on Guam. We had several super typhoons. The houses were built to withstand it. out there.
Exactly.
Reinforced concrete.
That's what my buddy had told me. What do they do for the roofs?
They're reinforced. It's slab concrete
On the roof?
on the roof.
No
And
way.
there's almost like a mobile home. Coating on the top. There's
Wow.
rubber. There's a rubber membrane on top.
I wondered how the heck they survive. Because, I mean, 180 is common out in Guam, right?
First time I was there, we don't know how fast the winds went because the anemometer blew at 225.
Ooh, 225 miles an hour? Holy
That was
Toledo.
the 8.5 earthquake we did.
Ooh, you've been through some crazy stuff in your life.
That was 2 years on Guam.
Wow. Yeah, England wasn't quite that way. Oh, wow, check this out. Like the picnic area. How neat. See, you're in civilization at the bottom. Got a whole big dance floor here for everybody. You can dance around. Oh, look at all that lighting. Is that Wallace again?
He's not on this wall.
He's not, okay.
If you take the historic tour and you're very astute, you may see WAD on the wall over there.
Okay.
There's Chad's coffin.
Cool. Man, this is an amazing tour. If you can take it, you got to go on it. Camera don't do it justice. This is awesome.
You guys
Man.
keep on coming in. There's plenty of room up here.
It's so
We're
awesome.
almost to our bathroom stuff. You guys are good to my right. All right. Here's the question I've been asking 4 times. We're 267 feet deep here. I know that because the elevator shaft is around the corner. They had to dig down that far to get down here. The reason I can't tell you back there is because the hill's going up and down. We're kind of going up and down. So we've been in the ballpark of 260, 270 this whole trip so far. Once we get to the bottom of the stairs. This area is called the Snowball Room. It was discovered by Stephen Bishop of historic tour fame. I guess you heard about him taking the historic tour. He got in here and reported back. He found a room that looked like young boys had a snowball fight in here. And these are gypsum blisters on the ceiling. The reason this room is so big, if you were here 30 years ago, 40 years ago, this would have been your dinner stop on your all-day tour. There were picnic tables here. They would serve you lunch here. You eat lunch and then finish off the tour. And they would cook down here. So this ceiling was covered with black soot and grease. So early 90s, they decided to clean it, and they discovered all this stuff over here. They didn't even know it was here.
How about
Look at
that?
all that soot.
How
You know,
about that?
it's all soot writing. You see black soot writing, it all predates the Civil War, generally.
How about that?
So at this point, I'm asking you guys to turn your flashlights off, turn your headlamps off. It's going to be lit enough the rest of the way on. There's no more gypsum you see for a while. Go ahead and put those away. We've got our first rest stop up here, around to the right, behind these rock walls. I forget which one's first. It's marked. There's men's and women's restrooms and a water fountain right up here. So let's go up here, watch the whole